If you have ever been
Every
in a
one of
relation,
us.
right? If you've ever been in a relationship, probably you've spoken passionately. And yet we get so worried, oh, I can't speak passionately on stage. Yes, you can. What's the difference? When you're speaking to your children, there was some action they were going to take, whether they liked it or not, and you didn't care how you were appearing to the audience, right? You weren't worried
Right.
about your words. You weren't worried about, I'm going to forget it. You weren't worried about anything. You had a message you were going to get across. Same thing on stage, folks. They're not going to remember the words you say. They're going to remember how you made them feel. So when you get up on that stage, whatever that stage is, I want you to have one thing in mind, and that's the action you want the audience to take. That's all that matters. Now, we'll talk semantics in a second. We're going to give you a lot of meat and potatoes here on John's show. It's very important you do so. But know that that is your main thing. Now, the next thing is stories. It's all about telling stories. Because again, they're not going to remember anything you said. They'll remember the stories forever. John and I were talking about an organization we were both part of 30 years ago. I still have people reach out to me from speeches I gave back then and go, you remember when you told that story about, they don't remember anything else about my talk. They'll remember the stories. And emotion, listen, this is important. Write this down, guys. Emotion, not fact, is the driver of all action. Emotion, not fact, is the driver of all action. So you want to create an emotional response with your stories, and that gets them up off their butts and taking the action you want them to take.